I get spectacular memories when I go back to my old neighborhood in New York. That's a picture of my father, my mother, my sister, and me. And it's outside our home in Queens. I used to stand in front of that house and play stoop ball for hours and hours and hours and just throw balls at the house. There's nothing like coming home to a nice, warm home. Nothing like the security and comfort that that brings you. I'm Mitch. I am the managing partner of a law firm in Washington, D.C. that's known as Wiener Brodsky, Sidman & Kiter, PC. I've represented this industry for almost 31 years now. You know, I love this industry. I love the people. I love the companies. They're wonderful, entrepreneurial, intelligent people. They house Americans. It's one of the most important segments, industries in this country. I'll tell you a story that tells you a little bit about me, and it tells you a little bit about people in the industry. My father is a great man. He was an immigrant to this country. He was a survivor of the Holocaust. He was born in 1914 in a little town in Russia. My mother was also a survivor of the Holocaust. She came from Czechoslovakia. It's a great American love story, actually. They met on the boardwalk in Coney Island. They fell in love, they dated, they got married in 1952. 6 months after I was born, my parents purchased a tract home built after World War II in Queens, New York, with an FHA-insured 4% interest rate loan. That's the house I grew up in. And my father, my mother, everyone, we loved that house. And every once in a while, we would go into Manhattan to visit some relatives or friends. And every time we got on the ramp to the Williamsburg Bridge, without fail, my father would look over to the left, and there was a big, beautiful, old bank building that was there. And as if he never told us this before, he would say to us, "That's the bank that gave me the loan to buy our house." My father was very, very proud of the fact that he owned a house, and he was proud of the bank and the individual that helped him get that particular house. That home started it all. It provides shelter, it provides hope, it provided opportunities for my family. It is generational changing. It is the classic American dream to come from nothing, to come with nothing in your pocket and be able to build a life. And it's a dream that for decades and decades has been made by the housing industry, especially the mortgage finance industry itself. And there's been a lot of bad press aimed at mortgage bankers in the last couple of years. But what people have to realize and recognize, for the most part, the people that work in this industry are working there because both their heads and their heart's in the right place. If you look at my little story of my parents who came here as refugees to this country, and you look at where it took me through homeownership itself, you should recognize that as mortgage bankers, you are doing wonderful things for society itself. Be passionate, work with integrity, do it right, and you are providing the ultimate public service.